Hey friends, and welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. These meals were super quick, super easy, and amazingly budget friendly. So on Monday night we have a chicken wrap. These chicken breast fillets are just from Aldi's. If you're lucky enough to get your hands on them, luckily I had them from a haul a couple times ago, and I just went ahead and added some lettuce and served it with some fries. On Tuesday night, once again, we had some taco meat leftovers. This is with ground beef and chorizo, and I just put some butter in my pan with some low carb wraps, put some cheese on there and fry them up. Oh my gosh, they were so good. We topped it with some corn, lettuce, cheese, and some Baja sauce from Walmart, but it's actually Taco Bell's brand. It's like $1.50 jar. We love it. On Wednesday night, we're heading right back into the crock pot. I love crock pot meals, y'all, or Instapot meals. Super nice and fast and easy. I used 2 packages of turkey kielbasa, and I just, super easy, just chop them up, throw them into the crock pot. This is something that literally can cook all day long and marinate together. From there, I had some extra potatoes and sweet potatoes, so I went ahead and chopped them up and added that to the mixture. And then I did make sure to salt, pepper. I threw some garlic in there, some onion powder as well. So after I've seasoned up my potatoes and turkey kielbasa, I am going to add 2 cans of green beans to this. This made so much. Not only did we have dinner this night off of this, we had dinner a couple other nights as well as for lunches. I was able to pack some extra for my husband to take for lunch. Now I know some people are going to go on about, oh, you shouldn't use canned green beans. Y'all, we have sensory issues in our family, and I honestly can't do a frozen green bean to save my life. So if it's out of the garden, fine. Raw, great. Canned, that's the only way I can have it once it's cooked. Do not give it to me frozen. Anyways, to add some extra flavor to it, I did use some Italian dressing. This bottle was 92 cents at Walmart. I just mixed it all together and cooked it for majority of the day on low, and it was absolutely delicious. That Italian dressing just marinated right into the meat and the vegetables perfectly. I went ahead and served that with some egg noodles, and that was a wonderful, simple, quick and easy meal. Highly, highly, highly suggest doing that. Remember, you don't need to cook your family 5-star meals. Just do a little cooking. It's okay. No judgment here. Moving on to Thursday, we are doing another crock pot meal, and this is a meal that y'all have seen me actually do on my channel before. I'll make sure to put I'll make sure to put the recipe down below. It's just from Pinterest. This is the chicken pasta garlic parmesan dish. It is so easy and it makes so much. Again, we had leftovers and I love that. So I used 3 large size chicken breasts. That is like a tongue twister. And then I did go ahead and salt and pepper it, and of course my standard garlic and onion powder. Then you're going to use 1 jar of the BW3's garlic parmesan mixture, and you just go ahead and put that right over top of the chicken breast. Now, not all of it's going to come out, so you're going to go ahead and fill it about halfway with milk, and then just give it a good shake, do a little jig, do a little happy dance that you are cooking for your family. So after you do that, just dump that right into the crock pot. And then you are going to go ahead and put a block of cream cheese on top. Now I went ahead and I let this cook on low for about, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours, once again on low. And then it's going to look yummy like so. And you're going to go ahead and shred it up with like the little meat masher that y'all always see me use. I still haven't seen one at my Dollar Tree, so this one is just from Amazon or Walmart, really inexpensive. And then we love cheese, y'all. So I used about 6 ounces of this shredded Parmesan. It's just from Walmart. So you're going to go ahead and mix that cheese together. Let it melt and get ooey gooey yummy goodness. And while that is melting together, I did go ahead and start my pot and get it ready to go for my pasta. Now this time I did use 2 boxes of my Dreamfield pasta for this particular recipe. And again, this made so much. This is a dream-filled pasta elbow macaroni that I use. And then on the side, it was nice and warm, had me ready for summer. So I went ahead and cleaned my cucumber and tomatoes. I do a vinegar, water, and 3% food grade hydrogen peroxide mixture, and I let that sit for about 10 minutes. I went ahead and chopped up a purple onion as well to go with it while everything was cooking. And it's not going to look like it because I don't know where the clip is, but I promise you I dumped the water out of the cucumber and tomatoes, and then I filled it, rinsed it, and everything before I peeled it. So anyways, I go ahead and I'm going to peel all of my cucumbers. I'm also going to chop up my tomatoes, and I am going to dice up the cucumbers as well. Now, y'all are gonna hate me on this one. I tried my best to take measurements. As you see, I poured maybe 2 tablespoons of olive oil into the bowl, and then I was like, oh, they may want to know what I'm doing here. So I used about 1/4 cup of olive oil. I'm making my own like vinaigrette right now. And then I had some red wine vinegar on hand, and I used about 1/4 cup of that as well. Now, you don't have to do the next step, but I love when my vinaigrette is sweet. So I chose to use some monk fruit, and I used probably about 1/2 cup actually, and just chucked it right into there, and I just mixed that up. I also do add salt and pepper to the mixture before adding in my other ingredients. So go ahead and mix that together, and then you're going to see that I add the purple onions to the mix, and my cucumbers as well as my tomato, and just let that marinate together. It is so delicious. As far as the amount of salt and pepper that I use, I'm just gonna say I did it to taste. In all honesty, I have no idea how much that I used. I know I am horrible at doing that, y'all, so I apologize. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and dump in my onions, give it a little stir, and then y'all know the drill, add the cucumbers and the tomatoes. I seriously love doing crock-pot meals because you can make extra, and it's so nice because I feel like I get like a bunch of off days. I kind of like cheat the system and don't have to cook every day. I don't know if y'all are like that, but your girl is not a huge fan of cooking. So when I can make it to where I don't have to cook as often and we just have to reheat, oh my gosh, it's the best. And this, I could have lived off of only this for the rest of the week. This was so delicious. I am ready for summer. So this is what everything looked like plated up. I served it with some Sister Schubert rolls, and of course this dish made so much, I kid you not, I still have some in the freezer. Anyways, friends, that is all for this week's What's for Dinner. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you were inspired to cook for your family, and until next time, kisses from Kentucky.